Welcome to Channel You. This time, I want to introduce you The Art of War, the military text by Sun Tzu. This book is written about the war, but it can be said that it has been widely read that is rather unrelated to it. The ideas shown here and the guideline of behavior can be applied to many scenes. Also, Sun Tzu, Chinese Spring-Autumn Age soldier, he gave an agency such as breaking the tactics and breaking a strong country. Point 1. In this book, it's asserted to win without fighting and has not encouraged war. However, when it becomes a war, it's considered how to minimize their own damage and to give a big profit at the same time. Point 2. To achieve this purpose, know the enemy and know your army. It will be necessary to analyze the situation calmly, and it's to make a strategy that allows the army to hold the lead in the battle. An important thing in the tactics is to prevent enemies to prepare. It's the best to win without fighting. It's not a strategy to fight. In the war, destroying the enemy and surrender is not the best strategy. It's best to break down without damaging the enemy. It's certainly great to win 100 times, but it's not the best value. It's best to win without fighting. With that in mind, the best way to win is to break the plot while the enemy is thinking about it. When enemy nations are united, it's good to break the connection. When you cannot do that, you will finally defeat the enemy. The worst way to win is to attack the enemy's castle. Attempting to attack the castle takes a huge amount of the time and money to prepare, and it's inevitable that your army will be damaged. The aim is to make a profit unscathed. Tactics are needed to win without fighting. To win the war, you have to outwit your opponent. For example, even if we are strong, we make our rivals think that we are weak. Hide this bravery and make your rivals feel timid. Then observe the state of the enemy, and when the opponent is confused, take advantage of it and attack. And if the rival is full of energy, this side will devote ourselves to defense. In this way, it's important to poke the enemy's supplies. What to do to make sure you win? In battle, when your power is 10 times greater than your enemy's, you should siege them. And if it's 5 times, you should attack the opponent. If it's doubled, the priority is to disperse the enemy's power. And if it's the same number, fight hard. You should retreat or hide when your power is low or when you cannot. To win, you have to keep 5 things in mind. The first is to know when it's good to fight and when it's bad. The second is to know how to use the large troops and the small groups. Third, all the people above and below aim for the same goal. Fourth, after making all the preparation, we will hit our rivals who are not careful. Fifth, if the master above him does not speak to the capable commander, he will win. In other words, if you know your rivals well and know yourself well, you will definitely win. If you know your allies but not your opponent, you won't win. Furthermore, if you do not know your own power and your rivals, you risk losing. That's all for this time. If there are many requests, I'd like to update this continuation. Thank you for your watching my contents. Please subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Bye bye.